Vicky James is arguably the biggest Nigerian fashion designer and practically the best, and more recently, she has been accoladed for delivering 5 gorgeous masterpieces at the 2024 AMVCA. In today's video, let's talk about how Vicky James transformed herself from being a basic Ajegunle child to becoming the most sought after Nigerian designer and a global brand. As usual, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, also turn your notifications on to get notified whenever I drop related content, and be sure to check my page for more celebrity, fashion and lifestyle content. I hope this success story can serve as a sort of inspiration to younger designers and aspiring entrepreneurs. So Victoria James, famously known as Vicky James, is a Nigerian fashion designer, makeup artist, content creator and public figure. She was born on the 26th of June 1996 in Lagos State, but originally was from Akwa Ibom State. So originally Vicky James wanted to become an actress and tried acting as a kid while in Ajegunle, but unfortunately did not work out for her. She has also opened up about losing her dad at the age of 5 and how she had to struggle while being raised in Ajegunle. So Vicky James happened to be a very industrious child and did so many things to raise money while being raised in Ajegunle. At some point, she was a professional hairdresser in Ajegunle before leaving Lagos to move to Akwa Ibom to further her education. During her university days, she also learned makeup artistry and became a makeup artist/hairstylist. So while in the university, she initially wanted to study medicine but was offered biochemistry. So while in school, she experienced financial challenges and found it hard to balance her occupation and studies. So she often missed classes and tests and found it hard to pass, and often got sexual offers from lecturers in order to pass, which she declined. And her frustration with school made her drop out during her final year at the university. When she got back to Lagos, God redirected her and she learned the basics of sewing from her mom and started her fashion business at her mom's living room in Lagos. She started her fashion business in 2018 and with the help of social media, she got visibility and things progressively got better. 6 months later, she moved to Magodo and experienced a drastic change. According to her, she has always been creative and never got any sort of professional training or went to fashion school. After spending over 2 years in Magodo, she was able to save over 5 million naira and decided to upgrade to the island. She has also talked about how risky moving to the island was, but she believed God had his plans and all she had to do was follow his lead. So when she got to the island, she upgraded her prices and her business became relatively high-end. And luckily for her, everything fell into place when she got to the island. Her designs were making waves online and orders increased drastically. She moved to the island in 2020 and as of 2021, her bridal dresses were costing 950k upward. When asked on an interview with Temison why her outfits are super pricey, she had this to say:
I had to improve myself, improve my skills. I had to change my workers. I had to pay like multiple of what I used to pay before.
Right.
I had to start customizing fabrics. I had to start buying fabrics from abroad in dollars, in pounds. Do you understand? That's why sometimes when people start posting on social media saying, oh, all these Nigerian businesses that will be charging in pounds and dollars, I wonder if it's not the same country that we are. I'll just always look at them and be like, maybe you should start a business first before you open your mouth and talk.
So what she basically explains in that video is that the increase in cost of labor, the cost of fabrics, and other costs of production are part of the factors that affected a drastic change in price, as well as cost of rent. According to Vicky James, she pays for over 4 duplexes in Chevron, Lekki, Lagos. She also talked about learning more about marketing, branding, and human psychology. So according to her, people tend to value a product more when they're higher priced because they tend to feel it's more authentic and luxurious. So let's dive a little bit into what the Vicky James brand is all about. It's a luxurious fashion brand situated in Lagos, Nigeria. They are known for their signature corsets and properly detailed dresses. So when you see a Vicky James dress, the first thing you notice it's always very snatched and sparkly. Her dresses are ultra feminine and embraces her client curves. She barely makes ball dresses but does them occasionally. She's also known for her gorgeous bridal collections and she's one of the best bridal designers in Nigeria. The Vicky James brand has gone so global, influencers overseas now patronize her brand. You can't talk about fashion in Nigeria and not talk about Vicky James. She's one of the pioneers for luxury fashion in Nigeria. She has also helped in setting the standards for tailors and designers in Nigeria. She's one of the few luxury designers, if not the only luxury designer, to have openly shared their prices on social media, and this move has clearly influenced younger designers to now charge appropriately and increase their prices. Vicky James has also associated with the right set of people. The Vicky James brand is known to be an elite brand and has been worn by some of the biggest names in the Nigerian entertainment industry. She has styled some of the biggest Nigerian actresses as well as some of the biggest Nigerian singers. She has also become your Nigerian fashion influencer's favorite designer and most sought after designer. The Vicky James brand is now associated with luxury, class and opulence. She has also expanded and created a menswear line, which is the Vicky James Men. She has made custom outfits for some of your favorite Nigerian artists like Davido and fashion influencers. Some of her outfits have bagged awards, including the best dressed at the 2022 AMVCA. So she made this gorgeous custom outfit for Sasi Godare for the 2022 AMVCA, and this outfit ended up bagging best dressed award, which increased the ratings of her brand. Vicky James didn't just stop there, but more recently at the 2024 AMVCA, she created 5 gorgeous masterpieces for celebrities including Funke Akindele, Ajegunle, Tomike, Toke Makinwa, Osa Sigodaro, and Uche Montana. These outfits were the most talked about outfits at the event, and they helped in solidifying her spot as the #1 Nigerian designer. And the majority of the outfits were out of the box and not the typical Veekee James outfits. So in her own words, she wanted to create something a little bit more structural in comparison to what she has done in the past. So in the past, she's known for creating beautiful silhouette dresses, but this year she went a little bit more structural. She and her team worked really hard to execute these looks, and they clearly did a fantastic job. What I personally love about Veekee James brand is that she's a perfectionist. So it's not just about thinking outside the box, it's about executing it in a very clean way, which I feel numerous Nigerian designers lack, honestly. I feel Nigerian designers are very creative, but sometimes the execution can be very tacky. But that's not the case with Veekee James and a few other Nigerian designers who take their time to perfectly execute their looks. If there's one thing Veekee James brand offers that stands out, it's definitely clean detailing. I mean, take a look at the detailing on her outfits, just super clean and perfectly curated. The brand has also gotten so much buzz and publicity. This publicity comes from your favorite influencers often hyping the brand, and more recently, Veekee James had her internet-breaking wedding, which also brought more buzz for the brand. So for the wedding, she wore 14 custom Veekee James outfits and got captured by a famous international photographer. The extravagant event had so many people talking on the internet, and the publicity this brought also shined light on her impeccable looks. Veekee James has clearly become the #1 go-to designer for bridal dresses. So many brides overseas and local brides now request for Veekee James dresses. She has also expanded and created her own ready-to-wear collection called Shop Ericon. She creates clean and classy ready-to-wear pieces, and her ready-to-wear brand has also been making waves in the Nigerian fashion industry. Veekee James is also known for hosting online classes where she helps aspiring designers better their skills and teaches them how to establish themselves in the Nigerian fashion industry. She has also helped in establishing a couple of smaller fashion designers in Nigeria, and these master classes do not come cheap, which has also caused controversies on the internet. At this point, I think we should normalize the fact that nothing about Veekee James comes cheap. It's a luxury business, and I feel people need to understand that. But according to her, the more people keep hating on her brand and nagging about her stuff, it brings more publicity for her brand. Veekee James is clearly a smart entrepreneur and very creative designer, and she's very open about her faith and often talks about how she believes God has helped her in making a name for herself in the Nigerian fashion industry. After spending about 5 years in fashion, she has become one of the biggest names in the Nigerian fashion industry, and her story is a clear example of a grass to grace story. Hard work, creativity, and faith are few of the factors that have helped build the Veekee James brand. I do hope this story inspires a few aspiring Nigerian designers and entrepreneurs. Be sure to work hard and work smart towards achieving your goals and never give up. Being a successful female entrepreneur in Nigeria can be very hard, but still very possible. Veekee James has clearly made a name for herself and paved the way for younger designers, which she can clearly do. We've come to an end of today's video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, also turn notifications on to get notified whenever I drop related content. And as usual, be sure to let me know your opinions in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this video and what sort of videos would you like to see next? Also, be sure to check my page for more celebrity fashion and lifestyle content. If you've stuck to this point, thank you for sticking to the very end. Bye for now and see you in my next video. And be sure to subscribe and join the growing family.